We are rolling. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Let the floodgates open up. I know. You guys haven't seen me for a little bit. Apologize.
Do they miss you?
We've been having tornado watching, typhoons. The
Mm.
internet went out. Well, not really went out, but it fluctuating. And
Mm.
yesterday, I think around 2:30, I had to go to Evansville and get two knee injections.
Indiana,
So we
Evansville,
we've been
Indiana.
we I've been busy.
Yeah, yeah,
Come
Evansville.
back late. Well, not really late. I got back here around 8:30 yesterday. I finished. I got the tail end of the Riley's show.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I just got saw that when it was ending. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, they've been having good shows. They always
Hmm.
have a good show, but boy, they always say, Kevin, don't drop the F bomb, man. I was
Right.
going, ooh, there's another F bomb. I started writing down the F bomb, and I said, you guys complain about me saying the F bomb,
Yeah,
but I was jokingly sarcasm, because
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to, you never want to criticize somebody else's show, because there's another one, you never point your finger, especially
Okay.
because it's
Well,
not my show, so you never point the finger, but there's another F bomb. But
yeah,
yeah,
it's very
but
common language nowadays, and
well, yeah, but see, you don't recognize it until it's already out, and
yeah,
then it just happens, and then but it's almost a common language.
yeah, yeah. It remember George Carlin did something on it. I
I
don't know.
used to when I was cooking on boat on ship, and we had guests come on, and he was like a guest, and I was talking, and I was saying f bombs, and the guest complained,
Really?
and and the captain came, and because I was young, I think I was like early 20, well, mid 20s, maybe like around 20, 25, 26, and my captain said something, but I didn't realize what I was saying
Yeah.
until and because now the guest had a guess, and and the guest didn't mind it, but his guest was kind of shocked a little bit.
Oh, really? On a
And
on a fishing boat? Wow.
well, yeah, but see, we were still docked in Dutch
Oh,
Harbor,
okay.
and we haven't launched yet,
Hmm.
and yeah, like I said, and we were waiting for the Coast Guard to release us, because
Yeah.
the Coast Guard has to come and check our paperwork and make sure we got the proper gear and
Hmm.
everything before we go. And the owner, I guess the guest was like the owner, and he had a guest, and it was just the rest of the crew was still out working, and they were fixing, making sure the parts were the nets were all still good and everything. And I wasn't out on deck yet, so I was luckily enough, like still cooking and preparing my stores and everything. But yeah, they were
Yeah.
out. The captain and the owner, and his guest was right there. And yeah,
How many crew?
you just got to be
How many
careful
crew?
what you say.
Yeah. Kev, how many crew did you have on those ships?
We had 15 people.
Uh-huh. 15. Wow. Are
That
they big?
that's including the captain, the first mate, the second mate, the engineer, the engineer, the engineer helper, the greaser,
Wow.
and then we had all the other people, the deck hands, and I was the only person. I was the only cook, and I didn't have no helper or nothing.
Mm-hmm. So you had to cut like if you're cooking vegetables, you had to cut them all up and prep all that
Yeah,
shit up.
I was
Yeah.
the cook. I was the
Yeah.
bull cook and the dishwasher, and I did everything.
Mm-hmm. Man.
And I was the baker, so I did everything there.
Also, you know how to bake too. What's
Yeah,
up, Ken?
I did everything, and make salads.
Wow. So
Jellos were already pre-made, but
the food was pretty good traveling on one of those ships, huh?
yeah, it was a small. It wasn't that big of a ship. It was a 250 footer.
Yeah. Wow. You got to be a
So how
special
you
kind of
doing, Richard?
good, good, good. Doing good. We got a little bit of snow the other day, a couple of inches, and then the next day it snowed some more. But it was too warm for it to stick. Like it was like above freezing and melted, made a mess. Had to get the
Oh
snowblower
wow.
out. Yeah.
Oh, you got your snowblower working.
Yeah, I got to rebuild the carburetor on it, but man, I don't want to stay outside for a couple hours in the cold, just sitting around. Yeah,
Oh,
it runs. It runs. It's a two-stage Troy built. I think they're all made by MTD now, which somebody told me the Chinese bought. Now, what's up, Don C? I believe all conspiracies are part of a conspiracy. Let's see. I thought
oh.
JLB had a falling out with his regulars, specifically DC. They're all back on his panel the other day. Don't know. What, like 5-6 years ago, Kevin, you had him on the show?
Oh yeah, that was like quite a. That was like yeah, maybe around 6 years ago.
Yeah. Then there was
I
another guy.
interviewed him during the daytime.
Who the heck was that other English guy? Scott Ingram. Remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know why people didn't like him, but I thought he was pretty cool.
Scott Ingram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He had an interesting story. He got burned, I guess, when he went there and he invested in a business too. Yeah. I don't know what he's up to these days. He's still around? Yeah.
Hey, Balut John, thank you for the 100. Appreciate that.
Dang.
John stopped by and dropped off a thing of tacos. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's some good tacos.
Yeah,
$100.
I found that picture of John and me because you were talking about how you were surprised how tall John
Yeah.
was.
Oh
So
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I took that for the thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good picture. Absolutely, man.
You know,
Yeah.
when John came by the house when we went down to Nashville, and yeah, he's pretty tall. I think we were both standing next to each other, and
Yeah, my Native American buddy, his name is Paul. He's Cherokee and he's as tall as Big E, but he weighs more than Big E. Yeah.
wow.
Yep. Peter V. Jr. Wonder what old Peter's doing these days. He's
Hard telling.
staying out of trouble.
Well, that's the name of the game because that is the name of the game is to keep moving and just stay out of the
Oh,
spotlight.
that's funny. Mike Ross said, speaking of tacos, Big Kevin, when you gonna autograph the pocket pussy and auction it off?
Boy, I would hate to see the Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
Well, I probably already know the Fruit Loop that would get it. That one nutcase
Hmm.
flying circus. He would. I mean, that nutcase. He would probably take it. He'd probably use it. Probably hoping
Who
that
is the
I
guy?
already lubed it up.
Oh, he thinks you pounded it already.
Ah, yeah, that's the sad part. He
Uh,
probably think I already
no, there ain't no
self
substitute.
injected it.
Once you had the real thing, there ain't no substitute for it, man. There ain't no
Well, yeah,
rubber.
I mean, these nutcases, they
Yeah.
they wanna. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I had more than some of these people on accident,
I know what you're gonna say. You had more puss on accident than people had on
on
purpose.
purpose, which which,
Wow.
which is, I mean, that's a lot. I have had a lot of good times.
Yeah.
Mike
Oh yeah.
Ross is in the neighborhood.
DC. He was surprised by DC. Yeah, it is. I understand what you're saying, Ken, because if your old lady can't talk back to you, she don't understand you, man. It's beautiful.
Don C is in the house. Welcome back to the neighborhood. How is old Bam doing? Anybody had heard any whispers,
No,
any rumors?
I want. He was with a woman, for a couple of years down there in Moalboal.
Well, yeah, I know, but we know about that part. But I'm talking about recently.
Oh, recently, haven't a clue what that guy's doing. Is he afraid of Frank?
I I would hope nobody nobody in their right mind would be afraid of any of these people.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they're afraid of their shadow, but none of these clowns are intimidating. So hopefully,
Hmm.
but again,
Oh, Frank's back at live streaming again.
oh
Yeah.
well, see that.
Wow.
There's some new, there's a news broadcast right there.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
is it legitimate though?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Don, I think, was talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, done. Well, if anybody knows,
Hmm. There's a guy, I guess, that copies every broadcast he does.
really. Now,
You,
now is that guy? Is he like a closet nutcase, or is he?
I don't know. Probably. I have no clue, man.
Yeah, like I said, like on my show, I well, what kind of people are getting on the airplane and going to these destinations? Are they legitimate nutcases?
Yeah. Well, Biggie always says that it's not the best of the Western guys that get there. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm curious. Are they do they need a psych? evaluation before they get on the airplane, before they buy a ticket? Do they need to be evaluated before they buy a ticket
Yeah,
by
well,
any destination? Because
somebody,
if you see these people, some of them are bringing trying to bring explosives on the airplane. I see this in the news already.
wow, really, Don? Today, Frank quoted Jesus: "Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Give a man a fishing pole, he eats for a lifetime."
Well, yeah,
Okay,
but see,
he
that's
thinks he thinks Jesus owned a sporting goods store. Yeah,
so it's Frank. It's Frank trying to get a little bit of Jehovah into his. Is he trying to quote me? Because I always tell everybody, you know, God bless at the end of my show and everything. Hey, Richard, Rich Belong, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the bullpen. I mean, I don't mind saying, God bless to everybody. I mean,
yeah, no,
if you can, you know, you don't have to quote me. You don't
yeah,
have to take me seriously, But I mean, I don't care if you take me seriously or not. I mean, it's always nice to say, I mean, it's just a thing. But hey, I never said I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I mean, I never said I'm a nice guy. I don't care what you guys do. It's just a nice thought. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's nice that you guys come and visit me, and I thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
wow,
But I never said, peace and Hail Mary and all this kind of stuff. I never said, you know, I'm a nice guy and, you know, Hail
Don's,
Mary full of
yeah,
grace and all this kind of stuff. So don't quote me. I'm not the kind of guy that, you know, turn the other cheek. I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. I might squeeze your neck, but I'm not gonna turn the other cheek.
yeah. It's hard to, for sure.
But I will forgive you. It might take a week, but I'm not the kind of person that is gonna carry the grudge for the whole week. Hi, Marcy. Thank you for coming. But I'm not the kind of guy that is like the nice guy. Like, come here, give me a hug, pat you on the back, and
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not the guy that's giving you the hug and taking your wallet at the same time. I mean,
There's
but
guys they don't like. Oh, they say Mr. Poppycock is my friend, JLB is my enemy.
huh.
Mike Ross, the JLBC was going to the Philippines. I think that moron will refuse to get tested too. Man, last year I had to have a medical procedure and I was getting tested like 3 times a week. That was annoying. Remember
Well,
those
what were you
swabs
getting
up the nose?
tested for?
The coronavirus. You know how you
Oh,
pull up outside the hospital. They got
yeah.
nurses, and they stick that thing. Some of the nurses are mean old nurses, man. They're sticking that thing way up there. Your eyes are watering from it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, what?
I'm all tested, and I got all my shots. I just got all my I got all 4 shots now. Hey Fred, how you doing, my
uh,
buddy?
yeah,
Fred
Fred's.
is taking up the limelight in the Philippines.
Yeah, Fred is in the Philippines, man.
Yeah, all you other people saying that you're gonna go and do this and do that. Well, Fred is in the Philippines.
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
feet in the sand, and he's with his woman, and so
Beautiful.
yeah, big thumbs up for my buddy Fred.
Oh yeah. Fred's having a good time. Remember last time he was there, his vacation got cut short by the
Yeah, he was in Boracay with all his family members,
living it
and
up. Yeah.
he was, and then the virus happened, and he was spending big money trying to get out. He was getting ripped. I mean he was getting they're taking advantage of the prices and stuff. And then he finally went back to Vancouver. You know, that was getting all the price hikes.
Oh geez. Yeah.
He
I
he couldn't wait to get back on in Canada.
JLB is not going to the Philippines because you still have to show you're vaccinated with at least a booster. JLB still to have his first needle.
Yeah, I'll show you. I can wave my card.
Mm.
If I go when I go back, I think I'm gonna go to um Vietnam, and then like same go the same way where Philip went. Go to Vietnam, and then go to
Thailand.
Philippines.
Okay. Philip is in the Philippines now. Philip Jen.
Yeah,
Yeah. I haven't seen him around. I don't. Maybe he's found
he I
love.
seen him this morning.
Oh, you did.
Big E was having a show.
Oh, yeah. I missed that show. It was, I don't know. It was pretty not early for me, but I was still not awake. Didn't
What
get
are
my
you, Pat
coffee.
Pat Owl?
No, no, I don't stay up late. But this medication I take, I have to wait like half an hour before I can have my coffee. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. And Popeye One is in the house, and he says, "I hear you don't need the shot to get into the Philippines anymore."
But do you need proof?
But where's that, Bobby? Is that in Adelaide? Is that in Australia? He said it's full of nuts. It's a nice city though.
No, I think there's a I think like I said, there's a whole bunch of nuts everywhere, and I
Yeah,
think I think you need a card saying that you can get on the airplane. You're like nut free, because you need proof that 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 you're healthy enough physically. I think you need a card saying you're healthy enough to, mentally, you can get on the plane to another country.
Rich Buang wants to know: can you get into Philippines with a CCP Sinovac? That's what is it? Chinese Communist Party? I don't know, man.
I talked to my daughters, Richard,
Hmm.
the other day, and I said, Star, you going to school yet? And she said, No, Dad, not yet. And I go, what's the problem? Because um, the February, she said that they haven't processed the paper. The government hasn't processed the paperwork
Hmm.
um, for them to.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a lot of people um, going through,
Really?
and the way their mom made it sound like if this happens, this happens, this happens, they could go through and they can go to school and this and this and this is going to happen. Man, there's a lot of hoops you gotta go through, but they can go into the system. But and the mom kept on telling me, do this, Kevin, do this. I mean, sign this paper, and things can get through faster. And and I hurry up and do this and hurry up and do this, and it was just because I don't like to do paperwork, and and I made a mistake, and I have to fax them like another paperwork and stuff, and I start getting stressed out. I hate doing paperwork, and then I have to do like everything's electronically
Yeah.
paperwork, and I had to do these electronic signatures. That's the stress part, and yeah, it's very stressful.
Check out the
Hey, checking out the
Rileys.
Rileys. Hey,
Bam says
Bam.
party can get started. Bam is in the house. BT and Betty,
But
Philippines.
wow, Maximus. Hey,
Oh,
buddy. Welcome
Maximus.
back to the bullpen. Oh, haven't seen you for a long time.
Paper stresses you out. DNC's asking. Yeah.
Oh man, well, cause when I was married and when I was in the Philippines, my kid's mom did all the paperwork.
How you doing, Steve?
Hey, Richard, probably the same with you, right? Your wife probably did all the paperwork, or does all the paperwork with you,
Oh, she's a wizard, man, with that kind of stuff. Unbelievable.
and probably with Bam, his wife probably does all the paperwork. Cause see, I got bad eyes, and
Yeah.
I gotta like when I'm doing like when I'm doing the paperwork, I gotta I gotta do up close.
Yeah. Basically, you got one eye that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other eye's not so good. Well, I saw
I
Big
mean,
E.
it's really bad doing the paperwork. I feel like I'm in school again, and, and I feel like I feel like I'm a little kid.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Don C saying you guys don't know paperwork until you live in Thailand. Hey, my daughter when she was born, like a normal birth for a Filipino, they got like a little bit of paperwork. When my daughter was born, it was like a telephone book
Wow.
of paperwork I had to do because my daughter is a different kind of birth. Like because she's doing a foreigner birth.
Oh,
And man, that's a whole bunch of kind of paperwork.
so your kids are in Australia now, Kevin? Your daughters?
Yeah,
They like
both
it?
my
Yeah.
daughters are in the there.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're probably in one of the bigger cities, right?
Yeah. They're loving it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have good weather there too, I believe. I don't think they get snow some places there, but
I'm not sure about that part, but they're not complaining.
Yeah, yeah.
If they are, they're not complaining out loud. Oh, we got Ken in the house, DC's in the house,
Yeah,
Maximus is just popped in.
yeah. Don C said for his yearly retirement visa, he creates a folder with tabs. It probably has 100.
Vegemite, and
Yeah.
that's some nasty stuff. Mike Ross, how old are your kids? My daughter just turned 16, um, January 5th, and my youngest daughter, she just turned 11, August 26th.
Well, they're getting big.
Big Kev, you kids in Ilo. Don, no, my kids just left November 26th. They just left this year to Australia. They're in Australia right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're in. They just left um, just recently. So they're in Australia right now.
Mm-hmm.
Big Kev, you should visit. Yeah, Australia. Boy, if I could have the money and um, find a way to stay, tell the mom and her husband,
Let me move in
hey
with you.
mate, hey mate, scoot over. But luckily, we all have good terms. Her mom, her husband, and we all have good terms and stuff. So I mean, we're not assholes to each other. So
Mm-hmm. That's the way to be. If you can.
yeah, because again, my kids still, like I said, they still talk to me, and we need each other.
Yeah.
Because one way or another, my daughters, like see my daughters have my last name, and they still have they still have the same rights. They haven't given up nothing. Until their father adopts them, they're then they lose their rights.
Mm. P. Burgos. I've heard of that place before. There's a girl that just walks around Manila called Manila Girl something. And I think she was there the other day. It's near Makati, but it's kind of a seedy area. P. Burgos.
That sounds like a street.
Yeah, it's an area. Like, I think it's a red light, I believe, area of Makati, if they do have one. I haven't been there.
Well, Maximus, my daughter is my oldest daughter is 16 right now. So she got 16, 17, 18. My daughter has 2 more years until she's almost legal age.
Oh, it's funny, Mike Ross. Yeah.
Right, Rich?
What?
You were like 18 years old and you're legal age, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So 16, 17, 18, 3 more years, and then you're legal age to do anything you want. So when you adopt, I mean when so, but my youngest daughter, she's 11 years old.
That's 2 years, 16, 17, 18. She's 16 now. 2 years. She can do
Yeah,
what she wants. Yeah. She'll be an adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in New York here, it used to be you could drink when you were 18, and we used to
Yeah,
drink
well, that's how old I was
when we were 14. We used to go to these bars that would let kids in and stuff. As long as you behaved yourself,
well, you
and
could
didn't.
go in the bar with your parents
No,
at
no,
that
no.
time.
My sister's boyfriend at the time used to take me to this place with him and my sister. They had live bands. They play like Aerosmith, like really good versions of Aerosmith. I sat right at the friggin' bar, man, as a kid. Was drinking rum and cokes. I was a rum drinker back in those days when I was a kid.
Big Kev, you're as free as a bird now. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not financially.
Kev, are your kids going to college?
Next year, I can get my money,
Are
but
they going
not
to
right
college?
now. What's that, Rich?
Are they going to college?
No, they're still in high. My oldest one is in high school.
Yeah. I think my wife graduated high school when she was 16, and she was in 4-year university at 17.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. They didn't have middle schools there, and I don't think they had kindergarten in the Philippines. I think they changed it a few years ago. I think now they have middle school. Fazio needs to do another update on his leg, Mike Ross says.
Oh, yuck. Oh,
What are you doing? Drinking whiskey?
no. I'm just cringing for the mental thought of how it looks.
Yeah.
Because last time I seen it, he had bandages sliding down off his leg.
Yeah.
Wasn't a pretty sight.
He's still got problems with that leg?
Yeah, I think he always going to have. Hopefully, it's getting better. Hopefully.
Well, he was on a stream recently. Well, he wasn't on it. He was in the chat, and people were busting his chops, and he said he's taking some kind of antibiotic and or something that's supposed to cure it. And the guys were even talking about it. They said the kind of bacteria comes from urinary tract infections or something like that. It was
Huh.
weird. I
Maximus said you should convince Big E to change your flight.
Flight.
Your
Boy, Maximus. You're such an easy read, Raym. What's your old name there, man? Just your style of your talk.
oh,
He knows everything. He's a
yeah.
Filipino.
Well, that would be nice, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
expensive. It's just as expensive to live in Australia as it is in America. So you'd blow a lot of money living there, unless you decided to go to work. I don't know, but you're too old to work now. Retirement age,
yeah.
right?
Well, I'll be 62 next year.
Yeah. The most countries at 16 in Vancouver, you can get your learner. Yeah, I think I had my license at 16. Didn't you, Kevin, to drive a car?
And I got my license when I was 16. You can get your pilot license when you're 14 in Alaska.
Yeah, but I think in America it's like a junior operator's license. You can't drive
You could get your
after
learner's
dark. It
permit
used
in
to be,
Alaska
and you
when you're 15.
yeah, and you could. I guess if you had a job, you could drive to your work or whatever. But yeah, when you're 18,
Yeah,
you're
that was a
free.
long time ago. I don't know what it's like. I think today you have to get like a permit when you're in high school and all this kind of stuff.
If Kevin goes to Australia, he'll probably hook up with one of them blondes over there.
Boy,
He got
some of those women are kind of beefy looking,
they got some
kind of like
beautiful
the
women there.
German kind.
Yeah, they got a lot of beautiful blondes in Australia.
Yeah, they got a lot of good looking women over there.
Mm.
Lot of ogre. I remember those James Bond movies. Remember ogre and James Bond? She
Yeah.
come out. She's a masseuse.
Oh yeah.
Pretty funny. I think she used to be a shot put
Yeah.
in the Olympics.
I used to love the James Bond when I was a kid. As soon as they were out, I was at the theater watching them. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of personality are you taking on vacation? That is the name of my topic. What is your personality? There's a lot of Fruit Loops out there going on vacation.
Yeah. I heard some of these guys, Kevin. I forget if it was the Rileys who were talking about this or somebody else, that their kids, young kids, are going to the Philippines and bringing their mothers with them. You
What the
know?
heck?
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Octopussy. Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
in their mom.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, man. I actually hooked a black friend of mine up years ago with a girl that I knew, and his mother went with him, which he was really spoiled. She was like a brigadier general in the military, and she went with him. My father-in-law actually drove him around in a taxi.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Kind of like a chaperone. But
What?
are you sure it's the father-in-law or was it the husband?
It was my father-in-law that
Oh,
drove
oh,
him.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
But the mother went and everything, and they went to Bohol, they went to Cebu, they went down to
Wow.
Davao. I think further down too, yeah. And he had a girlfriend for a while, but he was accusing her of cheating on him or something. You know,
She was cheating?
no, she wasn't. She's actually a good friend of my wife. No, that was a different girl. Uh, yeah, no, she wasn't cheating, but he accused her of it. He gave her a big
Oh.
ring and everything. And Big Kevin, I'm done with those shots. Just doing intermittent fasting now. Some juicing. Eh.
I've been doing that intermittent fasting, but
How do you do?
I also been eating once a day though, instead
Yeah,
of like 3 times a day, and then like having snacks and stuff. I
yeah.
literally eat 1 time a day, but I also have um like a protein drink, and
Hmm.
then that's all I have, like a protein drink, and then a small lunch, and then that's
Hmm.
it.
I bet when you were in the Philippines, you didn't gain too much weight because you probably
Oh
didn't
no,
like the.
because I sweat like a slave, and I'm walking everywhere.
Did you like the food?
Took a long time for me to eat the food.
Um,
I don't like plain rice.
this
So
yeah. The other day, I was out snowblowing the driveway, and a guy pulled up that just brought a Filipina here. She's young, like 30 years old. He's like my age. And I said, dude, what's up? He goes, oh, your wife's got some food she cooked for my wife. They can't live without it. I said, can you imagine, man? These people, they come to America where you got prime beef and the best seafood and everything, yet they want to eat chicken intestines, chicken
because
feet.
it's psychological.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. They all like that too, man. They all, I don't care what, socioeconomic level they all love their food. Yeah, I hear you, Don.
And they still eat with their fingers.
Oh yeah. Oh, my wife can eat faster than you can with a spoon and fork and knife. Wolf that rice down.
Well, when I was on ship, I eat with a spoon and a bowl,
Yeah.
and today I still eat with a spoon and a bowl. Um, that's how I am
Wired now after being on a
yeah,
boat, huh?
because it's easy and it's fast, and
Hmm.
and everything is time. I don't know how Popeye was when you're on a ship, but everything is when the first mate sits down, we all sit down and eat, and when he gets up, we all get up.
Hmm. Hmm.
But see, but see, I was the cook on board, so I had a little bit more. I could eat whenever I want because I'm the cook. But everybody else, they had when the first mate gets up, everybody get up.
Yeah, yeah,
When the first mate is done, everybody's done.
yeah. I don't know. I've never been on a ship like that, so I wouldn't have a clue.
So it's very and see I woke everybody up. I like I said when I was the cook, I was like the mother, and it was very funny. But I had to be very nice to everybody. I had to knock on the door and like when everybody was in their bunks and stuff, and I had to
Yeah,
knock on their
yeah.
door and wake everybody up very nicely instead of
Hey, get your
time to get
ass on.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to be because if I knock hard, then everybody wake up in a bad attitude. I have to knock on the door and wake everybody up very peacefully and in a nice manner. And then
Was there any?
everybody get up nicely.
Was there anybody on the ship that could handle you?
No,
No.
I was the biggest person on the deck, and I had to get it. I was the biggest person out of 12 people because we had the engineer and the captain and the first mate, and everybody else was beneath me.
Yeah.
I couldn't fuck with the captain, the engineer, or the first mate, but everybody else, you know, they um, but yeah. But size wise, I was the biggest. And see, I had to be called out on the deck sometimes to push the pot. The crab pot was 12 by 12, 12 feet high, 12 and 4 feet 4 feet wide, and it's made out of what 2-inch rebar.
Wow.
It's very heavy, and
Yeah.
I could push it when the boat swells,
Yeah.
and I could push it by myself. When the boat rocks,
Yeah.
then I could push it.
Yeah.
Because see the deck the deck is made out of wood, sheets of wood,
Hmm.
and it's always wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done all that kind of work. Popeye knows what I'm talking about. When the boat rocks and stuff.
Pennsylvania truckers in the house. What's up, Mark?
Oh, hey, Mark. I lost weight all the time when I was on board, puking all the time. Everybody's puking.
Don
I
C.
I had motion sickness stickers behind my ears. You usually have one motion sickness sticker behind your ear. I had two,
What are they?
and I'm still getting sick. And when we go home and we are on flat land and everybody's walking like the
Yeah.
I,
My dad.
I I know
Yeah.
Popeye's chuckling, and we are all walking on flat land like we're all drunk.
Yeah. My dad was a sailor, U.S. Navy. He told me that too. When you've been out to sea a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, for like at least a couple of hours, we're
Hmm.
all walking like we're drunk.
Yeah.
Because
Don C.
our equilibrium is
Hmm.
is is off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So usually, what were the seas? How big? 10 feet average.
oh, we were in rough seas. We were in maybe 15, 20 foot swells.
Wow. So how do you eat if you it's swelling like
Oh,
that?
oh, we eat like this. Like I said, we eat with a bowl,
Oh,
right?
okay, in front of your face.
And a giant spoon,
Okay.
and we have it like this.
Oh wow.
And
So what?
a lot of us have our rain gear on
Yeah.
because we have like an hour, 45 minutes, and then we go back
Hmm.
out on the deck.
So what percent of the day were they fishing? There's time to rest, I'm sure, right?
Sometimes we are out 19 hours a day catching
Working?
because
Work?
we have a small window,
Yeah.
like 3 months.
Wow.
We usually January and February for Alaska king crab or brown crab. Is only a short period of time.
Yeah.
Other crab, snow crab and the paleo crab is the same. So we have a short period of time to get our boat ready, our crab pots ready, and we go out and catch. We were on a catcher processor. We caught the crab. We butchered the crab. We cooked the crab, and we put it into
Freezer
uh,
bags or something?
the giant like a case, and the case was a 80 pound case,
Wow.
and it's frozen, and then the mother ship would come and pick up, and then we start all over again.
Hmm. Wow. So I know you said before you got sick of eating king crab. I can't
Oh
imagine
yeah,
that,
well
but
I mean just a little bit we would eat, just like special occasions, maybe breakfast. I'd make crab omelets and stuff.
uh-huh.
Or special occasions we would make you know
How
some
many
kind of dish.
how many eggs in your omelets for each guy? Three?
No, usually a four egg omelet
That's
because we
good.
would make different kinds of omelets
Yeah, that's
for
nice.
different people.
Yeah. So when you were making your omelet, do you like let the eggs cook for a while before you add the stuff, or do you put it in the eggs as you're mixing them up, whipping them up?
I would crack it open, like mix it, and then put it out. I had a whole flat skillet,
Uh-huh.
and then I had a wolf stove,
Yeah.
flat burner. The company's called Wolf, um,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just use bacon grease, put it on it, and then put it out, and then but just put it out, and then put the different ingredients on top, and then fold it up.
Mm. Guys like your cooking, the crew?
They didn't have a chat. They didn't have a choice.
Choice. Yeah. 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 Cook the veggies first and add the eggs. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say sometimes people throw like raw ham and eggs and stuff. I
Oh
I
no,
would.
you know nothing. Everything is pre-cooked.
Hmm. I like
And
things
then
cooked.
then everything is pre-cooked, and then off to the side, and then everything is off to the side, and then you just get a what do you call it, a lid, and then you just put water, put the lid on it, steam it, and then you just put it on top of the egg, and then you fold it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch what was her name? Julia Childs there? What was her?
Yeah.
I remember seeing an old video of her making French omelets. She used a real hot pan and she would like flip it and it took like a minute or two and it was done. Yeah.
The Julia Childs. They said she was a spy during the war for the British.
Really?
Yep.
I think she worked. What was the name of it before it was a CIA or something?
Oh, well, MI6
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for the British Secret Service.
I know the saying Don says is never trust a skinny cook.
No, there's no such thing as a skinny cook.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to know a lot of chefs. They worked at a country club where my mom was an accountant. She didn't drive for when I was a kid. I used to pick her up and I'd go through where the kitchen. The guys were cool guys, man. They're always giving you great food, just like a treat or something, Or they're always messing around trying to fry things like you would never believe, Kevin. Like, you know, using the deep fryers to fry ice cream and stuff like that.
Oh, Mexican ice cream.
Is that what they call that? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You get the ice cream, and then you get like Kellogg Frosted Flakes, and then you ball it all together, and then
Mm,
you throw it into the deep fryer.
cool. How's it taste? Good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She ended Julia Childs, man. She ended up being a very rich woman, man. I think she was originally from California, and she moved back east or something, looking for a husband, and that was around the
Well,
wartime.
her husband was in the military too.
Yeah, and then she ended up in France, and
Yeah, she was well. She was
went to school there. And
yeah.
as a little kid, I used to imitate her voice. I can't do it anymore, but my family, my grandparents, my aunts, they loved for me to do that when I was a kid.
Everybody all famous people like cook wise I idolized her.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. She lived to a ripe old age too. She was up there.
Same with Martha Stewart.
You know that
How you
guy? What
doing,
was he?
Pennsylvania trucker?
You know that? You know the Cajun guy? What was his name? Emerald.
Oh
He,
yeah.
I think Julia on her show, she was one of the first people to introduce him because he was down in Louisiana cooking at the time, and yeah, I remember seeing that he was teaching how to make those roux and things that they use to make that kind of spicy food.
I wouldn't mind going to Louisiana.
Don said Julia Childs was like 6'3", 280 pounds and could bench 375. Wow.
She's
don't
a
mess,
big woman.
you don't mess with her. Holy shit. Wow.
I like that other lady. She's kind of heavy set. Um, she's over in Massachusetts area.
Oh man. These guys are
Do you know
funny,
who I'm
man.
talking about, Rich?
Heavy set woman in Massachusetts.
She's a cook.
Is she young?
She also does like home improvement, gardening and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. No, I really don't watch. When I was a kid, it was Julie was on PBS, so we had
Yeah.
like only a couple channels when I was in grade school, and PBS was
No,
one of them.
this is like modern time.
Yeah, yeah. uh, yeah. Pennsylvania Trucker says he's doing good. Ken, think I'm gonna play the lottery. You had so much good luck today. That's you got to do it. Ida Garther, Don C saying no. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Mark.
Yeah, you work hard, Mark, man. You deserve whatever you make, man. Hope you're doing well out there.
Just drive careful. Keep your truck up in good maintenance.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good you didn't get a ticket. Yep. Mhm.
How
80s.
you been feeling, Rich?
Good, good, great. Yeah, feeling good, man.
Good.
Yeah, I started going back to parties again a month ago. My wife's been begging me. The Filipinos have so many freaking parties here. Birthday parties. I went to a couple of those. I knew no, I think it was actually before that. It was quite a while ago. I went on to a New Year's party. That was the
Yeah, I remember that one.
Native American guys, and then short time after that, I went to a guy's birthday party. He's like Popeye. This guy, he met his wife in Manila, and he was one of those guys that was in the military, could speak perfect Tagalog. He took like a few weeks training, and he really took to it. And he's a nice guy. Um, Let me think. Then there was the Valentine's Day party, which was after Valentine's. I got Anthony Bourdain book, World
Yeah,
Travelers,
I like
another
Anthony,
book.
but people say different things on how he passed away. People say he was snuffed. People say like the French government took him out.
Really?
Yeah.
What is he talking bad shit about their food, saying it wasn't any good?
I hope not.
I don't know. I never watched
I
him, man.
love
Yeah,
French food.
yeah. Their pastry's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Vietnam food has a lot of French cuisine in it.
So must be. Did the Vietnamese were they somehow did they own Vietnam at one time or?
Well, yeah, the French conquered
Okay.
just like the Philippines. The French had rule over
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Anthony was a big fan of Cebu Lechon and Sisig at Balut John. Okay, Steve says I was a Bourdainian fan. Yeah, I never seen him, man. I don't know when was he popular. I've heard a lot about the guy.
All the time.
Yeah. Hmm.
Worldwide, he was popular.
Uh huh. Yeah. I know.
He did travel.
Steve says he believes the reptilians murdered Bourdain.
Damn, man. Come on, Steve.
Wow.
You sound like Kenjamin for a moment.
Where is Kenjamin? Is he still in the Philippines?
I think so.
Hmm. Fazio, greetings from Fart Earth. Mhm.
There's too many colorful people around.
Mhm.
Got 25 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Gonna try to start having more shows. I know February I know like always February is a hard month to maybe just because of it's after January, after the holidays. February is a hard time to get off of.
Yellow is God's color. How would anybody know that, man? Yellow is God's color.
Ask Fazio.
And
He'll tell you. He knows. He knows. Poor guy. I don't have nothing against these guys. They're just so fun to.
I used to watch other famous cook from Minneapolis, the bald-headed guy. Mike Ross says Fazio definitely has yellow fever. Steve said, "You guys are
Well,
gonna run in
yep, no,
trouble
no,
to be
no.
careful."
Wait, no, no, I talk about the good yellow fever, the kind that we have. I talk about the yellow fever, the kind that is like Dorothy and the yellow brick road kind of fever. Because we all have yellow fever. Just I think we got to call it a different name.
Andrew Zimmerman is the bald head chef. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a video of him years ago in the Philippines. He was eating like these worms in trees that come out of a tree. He was pulling a worm out and they dip
Is
it
it
in
the
some.
long ones?
I don't know, man. It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, they're like white worms.
That guy will eat anything, man.
Now that's some nasty shit, man.
Fazio, okay, the kind that gives you a micro penis due to the medications you take.
Just quit taking that medicine.
Wow,
Find an alternative.
really, Maximus? Oh man. Oh, that's right, man. My father-in-law used to eat soup number 5, according to my wife. I never asked him about it, but
Oh,
you know what
soup
that is?
number five.
You know what that
Oh,
is, Kev?
Anthony Bodine like soup number five.
That's all like bull's testicles and shit
Yeah,
like that. That's nasty, man. You know
bull, or just sheep or lamb or
the
somebody's
Pinoys.
somebody's nuts.
The Pinoys think it's like a macho thing. Maybe the older generations to eat that or something. Maybe, huh? But there's
What's my buddy? The guy that passed away in Angela City, Tuck Tuck Kelly.
tuk tuk.
Remember
Yeah.
he was saying about soup number five.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
but wasn't that the goat?
Don't know, man. He was a cool guy, Tuk Tuk Cali.
Yeah, Tuck Tuck Kelly was talking about the goat. Maybe Maximus. No, I remembers that.
I remember he used to hang around with a bunch of guys up there, Seth and
Steve Montelli knows.
Steve Montelli knows him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Steve remembers Tuck Tuck Kelly.
What's Steve Montelli doing these days? Is he in the Philippines or somewhere
No,
else?
he's in Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
That's what Ricky was saying.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you guys for letting us have a good show. We are at 1 hour and 9 minutes, almost 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys leave your nuts. I mean, I'm talking about the nuts upstairs, like in your living room before you get on the airplane. You know, don't bring the crazy part of your on your vacation when you get on the airplane and you buckle up and you start rolling. Just leave, bring the good part of you to your destination. Don't
Mhm.
bring the crazy and the fucked up part.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, that some of these Western guys go there and they're cuckoo, like you're saying, and
well, Western or the Eastern or the unreliable part. Leave it on the sofa or wherever you want to leave it at, but don't bring it on with you.
yeah.
Cause don't forget that we are the guest in the host country,
Hmm.
and you don't want to wake up beaten up and you wake up and you're in jail or you're in the hospital.
Yeah. It would take a few guys to take you down, right, Kevin? Especially little 5-footers.
Well,
They'd have,
like I said, my kid's brother tagged me with the machete,
yeah,
and that prick hit me in the head when my back was turned.
yeah. That's very low. Yeah, I've heard rumors of people saying that you were messing around with his girlfriend or something. All kinds of crazy. Yeah, yeah.
His wife was the one that was stopping him from when I pulled up the machete and I threw it on the ground. He was gonna do it again. He was gonna try to pick it up and do it again.
Really? Wow.
And his wife was gonna stop him, and his father. Remember when I said his father came around his side and his father picked up the rock and his father was going to bash him, tag him with the rock,
He was
and I
gonna stone him.
told his father that we got to go, and I already started walking on the rice paddy, and I told his father that we got to go
Yeah.
because I was already start walking down the rice paddy, and his father was. I told him, "Let's go."
So, Kev, were you dizzy or anything, or
No,
no?
cause the adrenaline was already moving. I didn't feel it. You don't feel your head doesn't feel nothing until I didn't feel nothing until they were putting the stitches
Yeah.
in me. And
Wow.
you ever seen one of those upholstery
Machines.
hook,
Yeah.
one of those upholstery um
Yep. Yep. It's got a curve to it.
um what do you call it? Um Help me out, Rich.
Yeah, it's got like I know what you're talking about. It's like curved, right?
Yeah, it's oh my God, I forgot the name of it. It's so when you're sewing
Yep. 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 That's what they used, huh?
needle. My God,
Oh,
I'm
that's
I'm
what that
having
was.
a Joe Biden moment.
Yeah, I guess
When
so.
it's a needle, but it's called a upholstery needle,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what they were using,
Wow.
and they were doing it with the upholstery needle.
Yeah.
At least that's what it looked like. And oh my God! And they sewed it inside like inside, and then they did it on the outside. The inside they did like 70 on the inside, and then on the outside, like I think they did like 50 on the outside.
Man, what a job.
But 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 it hurt, and they kept on using these a needle and using it to deadening from here. They squirt like put a needle in, and then to like a novocaine, and then they deaden it, deaden it and deaden it, and then they use start sewing it, and that's what hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they when they take it out, the stitchers,
Mm-hmm.
they had blood clots,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't like soak it and anything. They just like snip and pull,
Wow.
and like in the movies, in the movies they just cut and pull, and they like okay, then they see the guy get up and like leave and don't no pain or nothing. That's bull. That hurts so
Mm-hmm.
bad when they pulling it out because the blood clots was already dry, and it felt like it was going through the hole.
Yeah.
Man, that hurt so bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so and I seen these guys had staples like
Yeah.
in their head or
Yep.
in their ankles and stuff, like metal staples, and that has to hurt.
Yeah. I have a
So
friend that I grew up with. He moved to Texas, and he had like testicular cancer, like maybe 20 years ago, and they cured that. But then recently, they discovered more cancer in him, like in his bladder or something like that. It was sad to hear. He's a friend of my sister's too, and they had robots doing the surgery. Can you believe that, Kevin? They have robot
yeah.
arms and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how he is, but yeah, he was amazed at that. That's what my mom used to invest her money in when she was young, into medical technologies and stuff like that. You know, because everybody's always sick. Nobody gets
Well,
out
yeah,
alive.
medicine and medicine technology and stuff. It's always improving all the time.
Yep, yep, yep. Oh yeah.
But like right now, I quit taking my head medicines and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and they
Yeah.
said it's not a good idea, but you know, Big E said he could tell a difference that like how I talk and how I all this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like not like a zombie anymore and stuff.
Yeah, you used to do shows years ago when Seth was around and stuff. It was funny. He would say, Kevin's taking like a cocktail of drugs, and I want some of what he's got.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, your body just gets adapted to it, and
Yes.
I just said I just got to get off of this stuff, and
Yeah, it makes you very sleepy and lazy and hungry. And yep. Yep.
yeah. Pennsylvania trucker, how you doing, my friend?
Seems they're all missing Barry Jordan.
Well, we all are. Hopefully, seriously, I hope he's doing good, and
Yeah.
hopefully, like I said, no, I hope no ill upon nobody. Like no, I hope nobody is fucking him up or nothing, and I hope he's not
Oh boy.
like in no hospital or in a jail cell all messed up. No, I don't want nothing bad like that because you know he never did nothing to me, so I don't want no ill upon nobody because. But some of you guys maybe he screwed over, so maybe you guys have a different thought about. But for me, I mean, but some of you guys maybe he done bad things too. But for me,
Mhm.
I just hope he's doing good. He's okay. He's laying low.
Yeah, everybody knows that's what he's doing. I don't know who's after him, what he's worried about, or whatever. But his YouTube thing, if you're people used to say he didn't pay his visa fees,
Well,
and
yeah, that's evidently.
that if people are continuously turning you in to the Philippines government for that, eventually, and they're telling him where he is and everything, you know, even though the guy said it wasn't true, then the guy goes up missing.
Eventually, that's going to happen. Eventually, but the Philippine government has so much on their plate. It took forever. But see, I turned myself in. But I could have turned around and went a different direction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I could have left and never got on the airplane and went someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. And they would not, if you didn't go into the immigration, they probably never would have known you owed them money because they didn't know for 13 years,
it
right?
didn't.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. They go, Kevin, who?
Peter B is saying, I think the Dingleberry's nickname is because he don't use the tabo. He uses toilet paper. That's not recommended in Southeast Asia for hygiene purposes. Oh, man. Dingleberry.
Luke John's in the house. Give a shout out to my brother from another mother.
Yeah. Dingleberries.
Yeah, we're all, John and I are almost twins. He's a little bit more handsome than me because he's younger than me, so he's a little bit more guapo.
Yeah.
Just ask his wife.
Yeah, he's got a young Filipino wife there.
Yeah, like I said, he's luckier than me because he got a prettier wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son's doing very good in the school.
Oh, that's good. It seemed like a happy kid. I remember when he was up in Dakotas there, his son running around outside he's a happy boy. Yeah. It's nice to be that. Those were fun times when you're that age, man. Yeah.
They're getting ready for springtime. They're gonna fill up the swimming pool again. Gonna get that pool going. Sex pat. What? WTF?
This community, that is a good question. Yeah.
I'm sure he moved on and moved on and moved on.
So
he seems like a pretty intelligent person, and
what happened to Chris and Sabu? He hasn't been doing shows.
That is a good question, and I hope again Chris never done me wrong, and he's always talked nice to me in front of me and stuff. So I hope he's doing good.
Frank is here. I don't know, Frank. I don't know. Frank says
how's your beer doing, Rich?
It's going, man. I don't have any more cold ones, right? I had gotten many more.
Put ice in it.
Oh.
You don't do that?
No. I hate how they do that in the Philippines. I say, what's wrong with you guys?
We done that a long time ago, buddy. But you don't put Saster in it? In your beer?
Nope, I like it cold, and I got a whole box of Samuel Adams winter ales. They're unbelievable great.
You don't have your own. You don't have your own little.
I know a guy. I know. No, the refrigerators are full of Filipino food. to like pork bellies and
No,
all
I'm
kinds.
talking about your own private little refrigerator.
Well, I would need more than a little one for the amount of beer I got. Yeah, it's down in
Well,
the basement. Yeah.
huh?
You know, if you go to like Sam's Club or something like that, the boxes they sell of beer, I forget how many's in it, 35 or something like that. Used to be a case was 24 when we were kids, but
Yeah.
yeah, they yeah.
Oh yeah, the suitcases got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I remember my wife got me that for my birthday and had a party, and she bought like Miller beer, Coors Light, and something else also. And the guys were drinking the cheap beer. You know, they were mostly Filipinos. They were drinking like the Miller and that kind of stuff. Yeah,
It's a status.
yeah. It's very creamy. The Sam Adams Winter Ales, and it's got a nice little bite to it. You know, yeah. Hemorrhoid is alive. Oh, Mrs. Heminger, you mean? Six Pack Task Force? Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. Go Boba's sister. What is happening?
Oh, John is drinking Guinness Extra Stout. Yeah. That's pretty smooth stuff. But
Oh,
I think
really?
they put like nitrogen in that. You know
Yeah, they do.
those little things. It's yeah.
Yeah, I like Guinness.
It's just it doesn't have as much alcohol as you think in it though, because
No. Guinness tastes kind of creamy
yeah, it does. Yeah, it's from the whatever the
from
gas they put in it.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, that's good beer. They were having a beer taste on YouTube of
Yeah.
all the foreign beers, and Guinness became was number one.
Really?
Yep. Out of all, they had like around 10 beers, and Guinness was number one.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to have a big impression of like German beers. I used to drink those and stuff, and there
Oatmeal beer.
Heineken and St. Pauli Girl.
Heineken came pretty close to number 2 or 3, I think.
Oh, they sell a lot worldwide. You can get that everywhere. You can even get that in the Philippines. Yeah,
You know Heineken. You know the founder of Heineken was kidnapped once.
really.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yep.
Well, it's better to kidnap rich people than poor ones, right? If you want to get
But
something.
home. I mean,
Yeah.
well, hey, did you just hear just recently that the people from California just got kidnapped from when they went over the border in Mexico, and
I
they
did
just
hear
got
something about
kidnapped?
that. I didn't hear the details on it, but yeah.
Yeah, that just, I mean, this woman and these 4 people, one woman and maybe 2 guys, 3 guys.
And isn't Bud Brown? You remember him, the vlogger there from
Yeah,
Dumagetti? His
yeah,
wife.
that's kind of messed up. That would make you kind of take a step backwards.
Yeah, I guess he's not afraid though. You know, he wants to be close to his kids in California. You know, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Maybe his wife is pushing him, man, or something. You know, she don't seem too happy.
Is his wife Filipino?
Yes, yes.
Well, his wife's not gonna make him go that fast. Then, if she find out what happened.
I don't know if she knows or not. You know, she just her kids are grown. You know, they're like 30, 40 years old and stuff, and they've been in the Philippines
Yeah,
a long
I
time.
mean,
Yeah, they've been in the Philippines a really long time, like 13 years or something like that, you know?
yeah, I mean,
And
but
yeah,
just be happy where he's at and
I
stuff like.
would too. Yeah, if I was him. Yeah. He seems in good health. Yeah.
Oh
Must have
yeah, Jordan met. I think Jordan met Bud Brown.
Yeah. I forget what the hell I was going to say. Oh, you said
Yeah, that happens a lot.
John Balut met Bud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did, John. Yeah. Bakersfield. Yeah. Oh wow, wow. I see they got some snow in the San Bernardino Mountains in Los Angeles the other day.
Yeah, man, snow is everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we had tornado winds in our backyard and blew a lot of our siding. We're still retrieving our siding from our back of our house. Well, not our house, my aunt's house, my cousin's house.
Hmm.
Pretty did you see that video clip that I made? And that wind is blowing.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, man, that was just pretty ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Rich, for all the good comments you were making about my kids and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
have
a
to
whole
thank me.
bunch of people are making good comments and stuff.
No, you don't have to thank me for that. It's true.
No, like I said, you're a good person, and like I said, whole bunch of YouTube, you guys, well, some of you guys, and a lot of my. See, I gotta remember you said you got one of your friends, and I got a whole bunch of YouTube, a lot of Facebook friends, um, making a lot of good comments
Yeah.
about my kids and,
My,
and,
my
and me on
yeah.
my Facebook channel.
My buddy, he lives down in Guilderland, and he's a farmer. He owns. He's the one that commented on there and said, "How did Chuck Nags know Kevin?" Because I said he's commenting on your channel. He don't watch YouTube, man. He's. You know what he does? He owns a beef farm. He drives a truck, and he rebuilds those pellet stoves, the real good ones, and
Oh, the barbecue. You're talking about the barbecue, right?
no, the ones that you heat your house with. They're
Oh,
like uh, Harmon, I think is the name of it. They're real expensive. He drives all over the place, buys them, he paints them up, fixes them. He had me doing some electronics on them a couple months ago, and yeah, I said, "What the hell is this? How does Chuck Nags know Kevin?" You know?
cause you don't be a prick to people, and you just have good content, and you just be nice to everybody, and you have stuff that is interesting toward other people.
Yeah,
I think.
hemorrhoid. I think John Doe is in the Philippines now. Somebody told me.
Well, that'd
Remember,
be nice.
remember John Doe?
Yeah, I got nothing bad against John.
He was a character. I remember one time he used to come in the show all the time, and he'd say whatever he felt like. He'd get in the show and talk. And I think I blocked him one time when I got my wrench, but then I think you banned him or something, and I actually went to bat for him and said, he's not a bad guy, or whatever, but
Well,
he's
he showed his face a couple of times. Actually, remember,
yeah.
I had a show, and he was in his car, and he accidentally showed his face a couple of times.
Yeah. And remember the time he was on, was it your show or was it the black guy in Manila that was doing shows all the time? He went on and fought with Jerry.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
he pulled out, he showed his gun. Remember, he showed and he lives right in New York City, man. I said, how do you get a gun living in New York City? Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he showed his identity, his face, a couple of times accidentally,
Hmm.
but I still have it. His face. If you watch my show, retakes, you'll see it accidentally.
Ooh, so that's a stimulus to watch. Play back them old shows. So
Yeah.
listen to what Blue John is saying. He said, "My wife wants to go to the Philippines, take care of her lot. Someone built a nice house on it. We got a lawyer. Someone built on his property. Wow.
Yeah, it was an accident, and now he has now John is gonna put a wall up around the property.
What are they gonna do? Jack the house up and move it away or something?
That'd be good if the guy could,
Yeah,
but it's kind of hard to do.
yeah, yeah. I see that it happens a lot with the squatters in the Philippines. Like,
Or
I
or
don't know.
or, or somebody that's gonna do a shady deal.
Yeah, what they do, I think in Cebu is they burn them out. Somebody starts, they're all this cheap lumber and shit, and they start them on fire, and then the fire department comes, and whoever's trying to build a new business or something there that owns the land, you know, yeah. But it's dangerous, man. You could kill kids and stuff like that. There's a lot of little kids running around them places.
Well, the bad part. We had a neighbor that had a house, and the house had bars all over the windows,
Yeah,
and the people locked the bars, and you can't escape if there's a fire in the house, and you can't
yeah,
because the bars are all locked, and they don't have access to get out of the to unlock the windows.
yeah, yeah. Remember the
So it's
guy?
like a prison.
Remember the guy heart attack Mike? I forget where he was living, but it was after he had his heart attack. He had a burglar break in, and when he was sleeping in the middle of the night, and stole his laptop or something. And then he got that
Oh,
razor wire somebody donated to put it all the way around. Man, that could make a mess of somebody, man.
we had a neighbor in Bacolod, and the burglar hurdled over the wire, and then he went through the window, and then he got out. He got into the house, and then when he got out, and then he tried to go over the wire, and his clothes got entangled, and then he got entangled, and then everybody grabbed him and
Hmm.
pulled him, and he got but it wasn't the barbed wire, it was the razor wire, and he
Wow,
got all cut up and everything,
nasty.
and the cops came, and the cops said, "I'm surprised that the owner." The cops said, "I'm surprised that you guys didn't kill him."
Yeah, yep.
Meaning the people that the owner of the house didn't kill the intruder.
Hmm. Can you do that in the
Bas-
Philippines if they break into your house? Can you kill them?
I sure wouldn't want to, because as a foreigner,
Yeah, no. As a
you
foreigner, I
know.
don't think you would want to do it. But I'm just saying, if you're a Filipino,
Yeah, then that's because the cops said he knows who this guy, the boy was, because he got caught many times before, not in this house, but like in the neighborhood, he got caught um in the neighborhood before,
hmm,
but you know.
yeah. So Mrs. Riley is saying, yes, you can. Apparently, you can kill somebody if they break into your house. So if I ever live there, my wife's gonna have a 9 millimeter.
I would just have a good dog.
Yeah,
Have a good dog. I mean,
I love
let the
dogs,
dog
but
on them.
Like a
It was
Rottweiler or
just
something?
Elo what? Elo was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, see, motorcycle Mike lived in Elo. Then he went to McCullen.
Yeah, he I love this show
Motorcycle Mike, heart attack Mike,
when
same
he
guy.
was yeah, when he was
He
in the
had three names.
in the early days, I liked his streams and stuff where he's traveling on a motorcycle through but after his heart trouble, I remember I reached out to him trying to get him to come on your show because you guys lived in the same area, and he like basically
Yeah,
told me that.
he knew who I was evidently.
Yeah, he told me that like F off, you know what I mean? He didn't say it like that, but he was just, not interested whatsoever. And
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
but peace up there, peace, Mike.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
you're doing well.
Yeah, yeah. Now was he married to that woman he was with?
No, just
You know?
just uh just
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mrs. Riley's in the house. Hey,
Yeah,
Mrs.
having
Riley, I heard a
yes.
lot of F-bombs on your show the other day.
Uh-oh. Was Kevin saying it?
Oh, no. But
No?
my buddy was on there, and he was dropping the F-bomb. Boom, boom.
Who
It was
was?
Billy Jack, Captain Billy Jack.
Oh, Billy Jack. Yeah, I like him.
I do too. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
was dropping landmines everywhere. Mrs. Riley was getting migraines, and
Uh-oh.
she was accusing me for doing F-bombs, and man,
Just like my wife, she hates it.
she Captain Billy Jack made me look like a choir boy.
Yeah, see that?
I haven't heard from my I haven't heard from Jane for a while. Maybe she's upset at me.
Who, your girlfriend?
My acquaintance.
Oh,
We're not girlfriend, boyfriend. We are good friends.
well, you know how those Filipino girls are, man. They want to
Well,
live now. They live for
pe,
today,
pe,
and yeah.
people wanna drop the ring on you.
What is that deal there hung at the mule? That Darren Dobson, I think it was Honeyco. I heard something on her show about him exposing himself. Darren, you know him, Kevin? I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know him.
I know of him. I know of him.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, I like I said, I know of him.
yeah.
I'm not the one to pick up a rock and start throwing. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stone you,
Yeah.
but
Plus a new scam, he helps Panays get OFW jobs in Canada for some fun. Hey, wow.
yeah,
Too
like I
bad.
said, it's kind of hard to pick up and start stoning the person
Mhm.
when. But I didn't know I didn't know that he his one he had a girlfriend that is a good friend of mine, and
Really?
I didn't know they were a couple.
Wow. Based on what they're saying, Big E and them, that he's got a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah, but Joe is a good friend of mine, but I didn't know that they were a couple.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's a very nice person.
Joe, you're talking about the one that lives in
Canadian.
Canada. Yeah, she came on
Yeah.
your show, man. Yeah, she's a good
Yeah, I
looking
know.
woman. Yeah, she's a pretty woman. Yeah,
Yeah, she's a very nice lady, and that kind of
yeah.
hurt me that he acted that way, and yeah, that I mean that part was kind of that was very disturbing.
Maximus said Darren is the Harvey Weinstein of the Philippine genre.
No kidding.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, so that part was very
yeah,
unexpected. That I didn't expect that.
yeah. So she's not married, Kevin? The girl Joe in Canada.
No,
Uh
well,
huh.
she used to be. I mean,
To
she has two. She has two kids. Well,
Canadian or
one is a man. Her oldest son is a young man, and she
yeah.
has a very nice little young daughter. I think the same age as my youngest daughter.
Oh, Kevin, you know all the girls.
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. But she's but like I said, Joe is a very good person. But see, I don't talk. I mean, I never talked to Joe on the phone,
yeah.
and I mean just text a few times and stuff.
Uh huh. Yep, yep,
But
yeah. I
I don't. Same with my friend Jane. I don't. I only talk to her a few times on the phone, and I very seldom um, text and stuff. And
well, I can tell you that with a Filipino girl, that your what's her name? The girl that you like
Jane.
there, Jane. They want your full attention,
Oh, I
or
know,
other.
but see, I am extremely shy. I could talk like this, but
Really?
behind the scenes, I am very
Oh man.
low key and shy, and I don't like other people. They like do stupid things and show and do stupid things and take out their wieners and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And I don't do that kind of shit.
yeah,
And
yeah. No, of course not. Yeah, yeah. But
and all these other people might do that. And for me, it's I mean, like if you talk more than 5 minutes on the but
the phone.
yeah, same with Shirley. Shirley was a nutcase.
Yep.
I talked to Shirley on like here, but offline, I didn't really talk to Shirley.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah,
When she was hanging around, I just thought you were horny, man. Yeah. You were good.
no.
Yeah.
But Shirley, I talked to Shirley like right like this right here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
offline, I didn't really talk to her.
Maybe she was trying to use you to get her YouTube channel up if she had one,
Yeah,
or
I think that was it too.
yeah. Because I remember some of those other guys, as soon as she was on your show, they were trying to all get with her and stuff.
Yeah, these other nutcases, I
Yeah.
think maybe Mike Ross and these other nutcases, I think they did. A lot of these people did try to cock block me and try to get a hold of her.
She was one strange girl, man. Number
Oh
one,
man,
you couldn't understand what the hell she was even talking about. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of these guys did try to, and yeah, they did try to,
Yeah.
how do you say the word? Intercept.
Cock block.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, they
Mrs.
did
Riley, if you're
too.
listening.
So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
Me. What? Who's that other guy? James?
Hmm.
Maybe James. Yeah, there was a couple of these other guys that was chasing her, and
Yeah.
I'm going, man, these. I was the last person to know about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. She probably felt she had some kind of fame or something on YouTube, Goes to people's heads.
But she was a nutcase for that I found out.
Yeah.
She's still doing the internet
I
like her
remember like
live shows.
when she was around, I didn't come to your streams much, maybe occasionally, because it was always like karaoke that was going on. I said, this ain't Kevin,
Ah,
the karaoke show.
she told me, she told me, she contacted me a long time ago. She told me take down all my shows that she was on. I laughed at her.
It's funny, man. Hung like a mule said it's funny to see these losers chase a 3-rated retard.
Oh man, I tell you, I look back at it today, and I'm going, man, I was a loser.
Yeah, like Mrs. Riley says, just like the wife's the last to know.
See, Roberto, he sure got upset at me.
Yes, he did. I remember that. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
he said, Kevin, what's wrong with you? She's not even in our in our neighborhood, and she's not even in our community. Well,
Yeah.
why you in somebody else's backyard?
John's right. You just need a fast car to catch fast women. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I like I said, I was heavily in under medication. That was my excuse. These other bozos, I don't know
Oh,
what their excuse was.
yes, man. That's crazy.
But like I said, I was under medication,
Was
so
she fighting with
that
other
was my
girls?
excuse.
Kev, was she fighting? Who was the girl up in Manila there that Big E was friends with too? She had the ooh la la. What was that girl's name? Chi. Was she
Oh,
mad? Was she
there was
fighting?
a couple other girls that was very nice. I forgot her name, but she had I got she talked to me very nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I remember. Seemed to me, I don't know if I'm correct, but like Shirley was jealous of you, like because you were friends with
Yeah,
she and stuff like that.
she
Yeah.
and there's another girl,
Yeah.
another Filipino that was
Yeah. Yeah.
coming on my show all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Hung like a mule says Big Ego is another loser that pays for all of his girls and pretends to be a stud. Hey, he's
Who
our
said that?
friend. Hung like a mule. Yeah.
Oh my! Here you go, Rich.
What's that?
Just
What do you got your bottle out?
yeah, cause it's Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah. You already drank one of those, right?
Yeah, back in on my birthday.
Man. How many ounces is that? Can you see good enough to yeah, yeah. Yeah, you going over there, John? Balut John to the Philippines?
Well, I think his wife will be pretty soon.
I know that's Canadian whiskey, blended Canadian whiskey. Yeah, the best whiskey I ever had truly is
Oh, thanks, John.
it was comes from Scotland, man. Unbelievable. They oh my god, so smooth. You know those guys have been making
Cheers,
whiskey
John.
Scotch for thousands of years, man. You know, yeah, very very expensive stuff though, like $100 a bottle.
Have you ever tried that? Heck, it was on the tip of my tongue.
What is it? European or Canadian or?
It's a liqueur.
Oh, you thinking of that German stuff that tastes like licorice?
Yeah, yeah.
No, what is that? I never tried that. I had some friends that drank it.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about the Greek, because Greek that Greek tastes like licorice too.
Sambuca, Greek is sambuca, right?
No, ouzo tastes like licorice.
Yeah, I'm like the only person that likes black licorice. I used to get it. The Australian stuff
I
was
like
the
black
best in the
licorice.
world. And the Australian Aussie licorice is the best friggin' licorice. Black licorice, man. Jägermeister, Kevin Maxim
Oh,
said.
Jaeger. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jaeger.
the
Yeah,
yep,
Jägermeister.
yep. The
Yeah, you can't freeze Jaeger.
used to go to
Well,
the
when
Italian
I was
import
when I
store.
was in the Philippines, my over in Iloilo, there's a German restaurant. Um, the owner would give me that, and he would take it out of the freezer and
Mm.
give me a double shot, and we would have it.
Yeah,
But
Italians like
he
the
would
licorice.
he would also give me ouzo on the rocks,
Yeah,
and it would turn white.
it's good.
It
I
would
like
look
it.
look like milk.
I love this stuff, man. It's delicious. Some people hate
It's supposed to be
licorice.
good for your digestive system.
Yeah, but if you eat that real licorice that's made in Australia, that can actually give you a heart attack if you eat too much of it because it's got something in it.
Really?
Yeah. It can raise your blood pressure, but that stuff, man, I'm craving that now. I got to find some of it. Yeah.
Huh?
Black licorice, man. It's in these little bits, really soft. I know I'm crazy.
Huh? A little bit, but we all
Real
are.
peso milk. What's up, bunch of faceless, nameless cucks? No, I'm not into being a cuck. Some guys like to watch their wife get pegged by other guys, not me.
Who's that, Frank?
Probably.
That sounds like something Frank would say.
Bavarian German Restro. Own is Helen, Kevin. Owner.
Yeah, but very yeah, but Martin used to own it.
Yeah. Would they have good food there, Kev?
Well, it used to be it used to be like an old
Yeah.
hotel, and it's a hotel restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, Rich Buong. I love the Australians make the best of that stuff, that licorice, man. Oh, it's
Yeah,
kind of like old school stuff, you know what I mean? I discovered it years ago at it's Italian import store I used to go to. I seen it there, and I said, "Oh, licorice!" And I looked on the package. It says "Made in Australia." Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But
But
like the
it's
Italians
great.
even drink that and they call it anisette though. The Italians they use it in their cookies and everything, man. They drink it like you do after dinner for to settle your stomach and that. Yeah.
Yeah, ouzo. But
Yep.
that's Greek.
Yeah, it's a Greek version of the same thing. Yeah. I know lots of Greek people, man. They're good people.
Yeah, good food.
Yes, Aussies make good shit, man. Yep. hmm What's anybody would know the population of Australia? It's a huge country, the size of America.
Yeah, but it's all coastal. So I mean, most of the people are all coastal because
They're on the
the
coast.
rest of it's desert.
Yeah. Now most people live on the east coast, I believe, of Australia, where the major cities are. And my wife's got a girlfriend she went to college with. She lives over in Perth, which is on the extreme west. I don't think they have a very big population there, but it's a major city too. Yeah.
You know, my
Yeah.
kids are down on the southern end of it.
What do they call that? Adelaide? Is that where Jeffrey Lee
Yeah,
Brown is from? Yeah. Wow. I hope he's not your brother-in-law or whatever. What do you call him? Eskimo brother?
no,
Yeah. 25 million, really? Wow.
that's all, huh?
Yeah, I think Florida has 20 million now, and that's one of our smaller states. And Freaking California, man. Oh my God, it's got like close to 50 million, maybe 40 some million. They're all gonna be stars. They all move out there to right, John. You're gonna be a movie star.
Hey, Rich, Alexa, how many people are in Alaska?
Oh, not money. Less than
According
a
to the
million.
2020 U.S. Census, the population of Alaska is 733,000 people, which is a
See that?
3.3% increase over the 2010 U.S. Census.
I said less than a million.
700,000 is in
Yeah,
Alaska.
yeah. The rugged people. So, how much money do they get a year from the oil industry?
Oh.
Don't you get a check or something like that if you're Alaskan?
Alexa, how much is Alaska Permanent Fund dividend?
From AlaskaJournal.com, the Alaska Permanent Fund dividend this year is $1,305.
3,500.
Yeah.
But that's for every man, woman, and child.
Man, woman, and
So
child. Yeah.
if there's 5 people in your family, every person gets a check.
So that's why you have a lot of kids when you live up there. You get a lot of checks, right?
Yeah, that's a good check.
Yes, Metro Manila is unbelievable. I've only been there a few times, but I watch these people that vlog from there. It has like 16 or 20 cities that make up Manila. It's like wow. And I know friends that are from there, and they told me that they in the morning it would take them hours to get to work. There's so much traffic. You got to get up like the crack of dawn.
Well, yeah, yeah, you got to strategically go there, like you know. But if you know how to do it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah. Your buddy Joseph in Manila there, Ed Hammer,
But
he
he
lived.
he 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 lived over in the green belt.
Yeah, right. That's where my friends lived. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
over in Makati area.
Yep. That's where the Potentianos live. Yeah. Oh, they
Yeah,
did. And it's like a business area, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So you think Frank is listening? He apparently acts like he don't listen to us, but he knew that my
He
wife.
he he listens, and Fazio, hello Fazio,
Really?
and Vicky, hello Vicky. Thank you
Ricky
guys
Drama?
for coming out and
Nah,
listening.
I don't think they're listening.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Don't flag me. Peace.
Well, you can rebut it, but you said you're not good with paperwork, so
Oh, they know YouTube don't they don't care what they do.
yeah,
YouTube will let us slide after a while
yeah,
because we don't talk about them. They're not they're insignificant.
yeah. Yeah. But somebody said that what's his name? Rike is back in the Philippines and he married some young girl. Yeah. I never watched him, but what guys used to tell me about him, he used to have like some kind of a course. He teach guys not to get married and stuff like that. You know, it was everything that was against it, against marriage. And he wanted to be like a player and he'd encourage that. Hey, to each his own, whatever floats your boat, man.
Well,
Yeah.
he used to be a master or something, and now he's just
Yeah.
like I said. I mean, there are doers and there are people that you know try to do.
Yeah. Your avatar is why I think you're Frank.
Come on out, Frank. Let me drop the link for you, buddy. Give us some of your wisdom.
Yeah, what's Frank up to these days? Is he still streaming? Yeah.
I haven't seen, but I don't really. I don't go out of my way to watch.
Mm-hmm. His nemesis, Barry Jordan, there isn't around anymore, right? He's not fighting, engaging with him. I use a lawyer to bring my wife to USA right away. I told my wife, get a lawyer or you may lose. Right. If you wait too long on it.
Yeah,
She
don't
got
don't
one.
wait too long.
Yeah, she's
Get
smart,
on
John.
it and stay. Get on just like a tick. Ride the dog until you get results.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the best lawyer that you can because you don't want that guy to say, "Oh, they've forgotten," and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Old.
stay with it, John.
Who is this? Old Juicy Lucy. I know a secret.
Oh, Juicy Lucy! Wow, I know a secret.
That
That's
that's
a song. Wasn't that a song? I
that's
got
kind
a
of a
secret.
that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Old and juicy. Usually, it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's like jumbo shrimp. Shrimp means small. Jumbo means big.
Hmm. I don't know. It don't sound very nice.
Old Juicy Lucy.
Cause you know when you take a bite into that and then it squirts out and it's all nasty.
Oh man.
Yeah, it don't sound very flavorful.
Hmm.
But hey, welcome to our show. I
Come up on the panel.
I have a secret. Come on up.
Big
Oh,
Shot
I get a
Travel.
link.
Is
Come
that
on
Ricky?
up. If you
Somebody.
got a secret, come on up there.
Is that Ricky Drama? Big Shot Travel. Somebody
No,
blocked or
no, no.
nah? Big Shot Travel, not. Yeah.
Ricky got a new channel. I think it's called Nasty Grandpa or
Remember
something
those
about
movies?
Grandpa.
Remember Johnny Knoxville? He was like that crazy guy that used to do all those stunts on MTV.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I used to love that stuff. And remember he had a movie made, was it something like that? Nasty Grandpa.
yeah.
Oh man.
Come on up, Juicy Lucy.
Come on down.
Oh, Juicy Lucy. Come on up. I got a link out. Come on up. Use your. I I know a secret. I got a secret. Come on,
Oh.
baby. Or anybody else got something to say. I
Yeah.
got, I got 14 people watching. I've been on for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Come on up. Ooh, look at that bug. Ooh, look like you're on the toilet.
Who's
Look
that?
like you're squeezing. You're squeezing something out. Mm, it don't look good. Oh, look like you're angry though. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Smash that like button, you guys. We got 22 people watching. Smash that like button. I am not Frank. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. I'm not Frank. I wish I was. Come on now. How's your weather up north? Today was pretty sunny out.
You're blessed.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause what was your temperature today?
Oh my. Alexa, what is today's temperature?
Right now, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 37 degrees.
Alexa, what is tomorrow's temperature?
Tomorrow, expect a high of 48 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not bad.
Damn.
It's not
Kinda
bad for
cold.
spring. Yeah, a little bit, but
Yeah, but Alexa, what was today's temperature? Alexa, what was today's temperature?
Right now, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 37 degrees.
she doesn't hear very well. You asked her what was
No
today's
kidding.
temperature. I got one of those things too. It was a gift from my wife's work. It's got a screen on it. Plays videos.
Yeah, I got a one of those bowls.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to my wife's.
56, Rich.
What? That's pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, my temperature today was 56.
I think I'm gonna send that to the Philippines. I think it's called Court. No, it's not what it's called. It's Echo. It's Amazon
Echo.
Amazon Echo. Yeah.
Well, I guess you don't want to tell us.
Oh, John goes, it gets too cold, you'll have to pull your foreskin down. I bet he's gonna retract that.
I got mine chopped at birth, buddy.
Me too. I
got
didn't know.
Boom.
Me too. Didn't even know what happened.
I got popped.
You know what they do in the Philippines? They wait till the kid's like 8 years old, and then they take them
No,
with
12. I think I was 12 years old, or 8 or 12.
8.
And my Josie's father is the one that just
Really?
just snip.
Wow, that's
and
too
the kid,
old,
kid
man.
walked like a duck.
Why do they do that at that
2
age,
weeks.
man? Wow.
Walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
Yeah. Real peso millionaire says, I'm not Frank either. I wish I was and lived in the great house and life and had a beautiful family like Frank does.
You know, he does got a nice house. I mean, you got to give him that much credit.
Yeah. Well, you're not Frank, but you're trying to sound like him.
Well, maybe it's that copycat guy.
No, I don't think so. They get a kick out of the guy, you know what I mean? Because they push his buttons pretty easily, you know.
Because that copycat guy, he must really envy Frank, because I don't know.
He the guy that just records his channel, whatever, every day or something? And people say, you don't have to subscribe to Frank. You can subscribe to this guy. Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah. But I guess Frank's got a lot of subscribers now, according to what I hear on the street.
Yeah, if you pay for it.
Yeah. Won't they ausgespiel you on YouTube if they catch you doing that?
Well, evidently I think Frank took that one down, and he's using his other old channel.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't buy your channel. I mean, don't buy subs and don't buy that kind of stuff, because in the long run, you're gonna get caught. It's not worth doing that kind of stuff.
No, you probably don't get the money from it, right? If they would, how would they not know that you're not doing it, man? The friggin' computers they got there.
Yeah, cause they get caught um you using foreign music and stuff. So
You know, it's weird. My wife thinks that thinks that they listen to everything we say somehow. Because one day recently we were talking about some kind of food, and the next thing it popped up an advertisement for it on her Facebook.
okay,
Yeah. You ever have that happen?
no,
Maybe they're not listening to you.
oh, that's good.
Maybe because you're not as big a consumer as she is. She spends more money on stuff online. And
Well, yeah, but you see, John's wife is a professional gamer.
really,
Yeah, she makes yeah she plays with she like I said she's a professional gamer.
like blackjack?
No, like a game, like they play for like Japanese teams and stuff.
Really, I didn't know that. That's what the
Like
kids
like
do,
like
man. Yeah,
Korean, those Korean teams.
she must be good at it, huh?
Evidently.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the way this Indian guy can sing, man. That I met. Well, I met him last year. The big guy I was telling you about, and he
Oh,
said,
I was thinking about a turban Indian.
"No, no, 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 no,
I
native."
was thinking
I'm sorry.
about like Freddie Mercury Indian.
Yeah, and he he
Sorry
he
about that.
he loves. What does he love? He loves that Irish whiskey there. I'm trying to think of the name of it. He actually got me a bottle for my birthday. Oh
Oh,
shit!
I, I,
Anyway,
I was thinking about the UFC fighter.
oh yeah. No,
Because you were saying Irish whiskey. I was
yeah.
thinking about McGregor.
Oh, okay, yeah. That shit's brutal, man. That UFC stuff. Oh my god, is it brutal? Absolute vodka, good stuff, John.
Huh.
Good stuff. You can mix that with orange juice like that. I was doing that for a long time. I liked it. Yeah.
Is that from Finland?
Somewhere in Europe. It's good though. And I'll tell you, don't let anybody tell you that French vodka is better. It isn't. It costs more, but it isn't. I'm trying to think of the name of the French. It's like a Grey Goose.
Yeah.
We got a friend of mine and I got a bottle of that one night when we were drinking martinis heavy, and Absolute was every bit as good as that. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So I think it's time to say goodnight.
Yeah. I
Remember
was
the
gonna say
Waltons?
couple more minutes and I was gonna kick it.
Remember the Waltons when we were kids? The show with the farmers on the mountain there. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Mary Ellen.
Yeah, that was a good show.
They lived
Say
out in
good
the
night.
country. Bottled in Sweden. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right, man. Right on. That's good. Yeah.
So I guess that old Juicy don't want to reveal the secret. Oh, that's an ugly
Juicy,
woman.
old Juicy Lucy.
I can't look at that face. Sorry, buddy. That look.
Who is it? Is she old?
Well, look at her. Look, I don't know, but she's not a happy looking.
Remember
She
the
looks like she's
picture?
on a toilet.
Remember the picture Mrs. Heminger had? It was like of an old, like Japanese woman or something.
Yeah.
I know a secret.
Good night, John Boy. Kevin.
Yeah, good night, John Boy. Yeah.
Well, I had a pimple right there, and then I shaved the other day. Man, that thing just bled for boy.
Where?
Right there.
On your chin?
Yeah, right there.
Don't you got a septic pencil? It's little white
No,
sticks.
because it doesn't happen too often.
If
But
you do,
I had when I was in high school. I had that pen. It was like a kind of like a lime pen, and I just poke it and it stopped bleeding.
what is that they use for boxers? They put it on a swab, like they get a bloody nose, they stick it up the nose.
Well, I don't know.
That stuff stops like instantly, man.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. The cut men, they're
Huh.
very, very important. John probably knows. He was into, yeah,
He did boxing before.
yeah.
Huh.
Don C says real peso spells like Francine, sixth grader. Yeah. Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. We had a good show. Good show.
Yeah, next time you guys come up on the panel, it's nice to hear other people talk.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
You
Talk
know.
some. Let's talk some. Start a show next time. It'll be called Talking Smack.
Well, my next show will be on Friday,
Yeah.
and I mean, don't have no Biggie or no all these other big celebrities,
And
but
the fancy people.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Big E, man, that guy travels more than I ever seen anybody travel. It's in New York a couple of weeks ago. Then he's over in Saudi Arabia and with Honeyco. Yeah, I see his little short videos. Yeah.
yeah.
She's a good looking woman. You don't like her, Ken?
Honeycomb.
Yeah.
Uh,
She looks good.
she's a very nice lady.
Oh, yeah. She's always laughs and always happy. Real peso millionaire goes, "Oh, Don C, you're such a smart guy, man of the world, aren't you? Since you have a Weber grill for $800." Crazy, man. I got one. I
Man,
got one of
don't
them.
be jealous of people. Come on
What do you got?
now.
What do you got, Don? Do you got one of those infrared grill plates on it, so it doesn't, when you cook your steaks and stuff, it doesn't flame up and burn the meat? What is this guy
Don't be
saying?
envious of other people.
Oh.
Just eat, drink, and be merry. That's all. Just be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah. I like it when people get in a little bit of a dust up, man. Remember a while back, Nico and Jerry? Jerry hasn't been around since then, man. They were going at it.
Well, Jerry's probably listening. He just don't want to say nothing.
He's not donating anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez. Ain't really that bad, Don C, on those duties. That's a sad thing. Say you got a nice car. You want to retire in the Philippines, say an old Mustang or something like that. Probably cost you more than the car's worth to bring it there, right?
$400 a grill.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Weber grill, and my wife's beating the hell out of it, cooking pork belly and stuff all the time on it.
Is that one of those electric grills, Rich?
No, gas, but it has the infrared grill plates. They got all these little slots in them, and it's not like the normal bars you have on a regular barbecue grill. And what ends up happening is they get plugged up, and you got to use a wire brush and everything. I remember a few years ago, I put my wire brush on my drill, and I didn't have safety glasses on, and I got a piece of that metal right in my eye. Had to go to the emergency room. Oh, man, that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, they got it out, though, man.
Wow. How's your vision now?
Great. Well, I need close up lenses. You know what I mean? Because of old age. A new Mustang 2022 would be 35,000 in the U.S. Is about 100. Oh my God! Wow. So they don't like American products there, huh, Don? How about what are you close to? Let's see, you're in, where is it, Thailand? How about one of them Korean cars? What is it, a Kia or what's the other one? They make a couple brands.
Hyundai,
Hyundai and Kia, yeah.
Lexus. Just get
Now
a Lexus.
that's a very expensive Japanese car.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Get a
know,
Porsche.
new Toyota Tundra. Yeah, you can't. Toyota's a good product. You can't go wrong with that. I don't know if I'd want to buy a new one though, man. Jimmy's wife. Oh man, these guys are funny.
Thank you guys. Got 19 in the house. It climbed up.
Yeah.
People are still coming in.
All right.
Thank you guys for coming in.
It's time for me to say good night, everybody. Yeah. Have a good one. Good
Adios.
day. Wherever you guys are in the Southeast Asia, have a good day.
Smash that like button. Thank you
Wherever
guys for participating in the nut house. Hello, John. Thank you, my brother from another mother.
Wow, they still make the Ford Ranger? I haven't seen one of those little Fords. Remember that was like Chevy had a S10, Ford had the Ranger. I don't know what Dodge had, but they had they stopped making those little trucks. They got I don't know what the hell they got now. Ford's going into electric cars, I guess.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Yeah. It does make you feel good
John
though.
likes those Dodge super trucks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right. Really, it's still in the US, Don? Yeah. 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 Oh, that's some truck he has there. Yeah. My buddy had one of them Dodges, and it was the one with the Hemi in it, and it friggin' got like 4 miles to the gallon. It was brand new. It was black. Frank says Gilda's. I don't know if I can read this, man. Frank says Gilda's crusty flaps taste like honey. Those countries smart enough to protect their own industry and jobs. Can't blame them. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
not Frank.
Only we don't do
Shame
that,
on
right?
you.
Right? Yeah. Nissan, yeah. Nissan's a good car.
Yeah, Nissan has a good car, fast cars. Well, you guys come on out Friday night.
Yeah, no,
We'll
let's get
come
ready to
out, hang out.
rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
Maybe I'll have a show early, maybe 7 o'clock. Start the show earlier.
Yeah. These guys come up with the craziest names, don't they? Oh.
Twisted people, twisted sisters.
They're just looking for a laugh, you know. Yeah.
17 people. Smash that like button, you guys.
Yep. Well, have a good one, everybody. I'm going to be looking for another beer here.
You could go get the beer and come back, Rich.
Yeah. I'm sick of
You
listening.
already ate. You already got your nookie.
Yes, I'm sick of listening to myself talk, especially when nobody is. If we had some nice guys in here like John and Don C.
Well, John Blute's supposed to come up. I don't know what was holding him back.
Bygones are bygones.
Bygones are bygones. I don't know what that means, but
It means things that happened in the past.
well, then come on up then. if
Yeah.
things are in the past, then come on up. Come on up and stay a while. Because if not, we're going to be getting off. We got 14 people in the house. And if you don't want us to go, look, Richard just left. Uh, I am almost done with my go juice. Almost time to go. Had a very good show. Thank you guys for letting hanging out. Had a very good had a very good. Yesterday, boy, had to go to Evansville, Indiana, to get my knee injection. That wasn't very fun. But see, Evansville is only just 40 minutes from here, so it wasn't that far away. And it only takes around 10 minutes for each leg. No, 5 minutes. They spray. They use a special spray, and then they do the injection between my cartilage on my knee, and then they do my other knee. So maybe 15 minutes, and I'm done. See, my doctor pats me on the back, on my head, and she says, "See you," and then that's it. But boy, I feel it today. Because yeah, I had no cartilage in my knees, so it scrapes between my bones. Yeah, you can feel it all right, and I gotta lose maybe another 15 more pounds, and my doctor said that they can do a knee replacement. She said that around 100 pounds ago. Now it's finally almost here. Now psychologically, since it's almost here now, psychologically, I'm going, oh no. uh, Finally it's almost here. And she said, my doctor said, well, my doctor that's taking care of me right now, she said it would take maybe around maybe a year for rehabilitation, and then my I could do my other leg. Don't know if I will wait that long for my other leg. Don't know if I'm gonna wait. Don't know if I'm gonna do it. There's just don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna wait Time is on my hands, my shoulders, in the air. She ever made you cough? But I just want to know what is good enough for me. Do I want to have the surgery on my legs, or do I want to do I want to do what is good for me, and do I want to leave? Because see, Big E's saying lose the weight and get on the plane and do this and do that. And my legs are saying do the knee replacement. That's what my doctor's saying. And then have the knee replacement. And then wait another year and then have the next knee replacement. Because I already lost enough weight. Time is rolling by. Yes, it is. But in the long run, what is good for me in the long run, and in the long run, what is my best interest? Because if I leave, I won't be able to have it done in the Philippines or my next destination. But here, I could have it taken care of. But again, these people, because again, these people, how come you didn't go to Colombia and do fucking and disappointment? How come you didn't do this? How come you didn't do that? How come you didn't do this? Because you know, we thought you wanted to do this and be a man and do this and go have a good time and then when you don't do what people think you wanted to do, yeah, John, if you can't walk, like in 3, 4, 5 years, then people are gonna say, well, how come you didn't do this? How come you didn't do that? Time can tell, right? It's kind of hard to make other people happy. But when you don't do what people well when you don't do what people expect of what you want, what they want you to do, or what they think you should do, then you become you become labeled. And you never want to be labeled. Then you become labeled, quote unquote. Oh, he's gaining weight. He's off the diet. He's not going to walk around the lake. He's not a real man. Yeah. Like I said, you gotta do things because you what you want to do. You gotta be careful, and you gotta make your own decisions, and you gotta do things. You gotta march to your own drum, and you can't do things because what other people expect you to do. Oh, my brother, I only get 25 people on Facebook and 35 subs on YouTube. I got 14 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out here in the bullpen. Supposed to be getting off pretty soon. But I'm just saying, be careful on what you do and do things, excuse me, just do things because what you want to do, and be careful and make sure you're doing things that is on your best interest. Because sometimes your best interest is you have to make sure it's on the good scale. You have to weigh out everything and make sure that everything is equal. And is this surgery Is it going to be good for me in the long run, or do I need if I keep on doing the knee injections, and can I do the knee injections in another country, or can I do a knee injection in Thailand, in Taiwan, in Hong Kong? Can I do that, or can I just do it in the Philippines? Is it easy for me to get that treatment in those countries? I'm sure I can. Or these painkillers for my knees. Can I get that done? Because they are. What are you talking about, John? John, come on now. You know I'm talking serious. John. I'm just saying. Can I have that? Can I have that stuff taken care of in another place, or can I? Do I have to? Am I just a prisoner here? But again, Thailand, I know they have good treatment there, and those other countries, I know they have good treatment there. But is it affordable? That's a good question. And can I afford the treatment for both my legs? But again, when I'm in over there, I'll be losing more weight, so I won't be packing around on the weight on my joints. So that is also a good plus, because when I'm over there, uh, I won't be I won't be carrying the weight that I'm having right now. And again, a lot of you people that are heavy set, why are you guys heavy set when you're in over there? Because when I was in the Philippines, I lost a whole bunch of weight, and I don't know why a lot of the foreigners have a lot of weight. I don't understand that. Because when I was in the Philippines, I lost a whole bunch of weight. So I don't know how a lot of people have a lot of weight when when you're there. Because when I was there in the Philippines, I was looking, I was going mad. But when I came back here, I lost control. Apologize for that. Too too many too many burritos. Mexican food, American Chinese food. When I was in Guam, too many beers. Uh, Ah, okay. You got an injection when I was in Manila. What time is it? Oh, couple more minutes and I am out of here. My buddy Richard, he bailed on me. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button. Thank you, John, for super chats. Always appreciate your generosity. That was a mouthful. Today was Taco Tuesday. Everybody loves Taco Tuesday. But yeah, my brother from another mother. Thank you, my friend. So, John, when are you guys are you gonna go, or is it just your wife that's gonna go back to the Philippines, or is it undecided yet? Gotta go. Had a very good show today, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna have another show today. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday? Maybe Thursday. Friday, definitely Friday. I'm gonna have a show. Yeah. Yesterday. Yesterday, I got thrown off and had a There we go. Yesterday, I got thrown off, and I had to go to Evansville, Indiana, and got knee injections. And oh wow, John, we will all go when we go. John, you're not helping me, brother. We will all go when we go. Ah. I'll go. I'll just go to Vietnam. Then, because see, Big E said my ticket is good, but I mean my plane ticket. I mean not my plane ticket. My I can go back, but he just, like I said, I just want to be guaranteed that I can go. Just I just need a, how do you say the word? Just need written compensation. How do you say the word? Guaranteed. Don't want to go back to the Philippines and then give them my passport. don't want to go to the airport immigration. Don't want to go to the airport immigration and then flash them my booklet and then go get turned away. Be kind of be kind of disappointing. Taco Bell is about. Oh wow! Taco Bell is a couple of blocks. No, maybe 7 miles from the house here. My wife and son and me going to the Philippines. There you go, John. It depends on the payment. There you go, John. 4 more minutes. Slow. Time going slow when you're waiting for it. I got 19 people, 19 thumbs up. I need one more thumbs up, and I have 20 thumbs up. Come on, you guys, smash that thumbs up. And then I'll have 20 thumbs up. We got 16 people watching. Come on, boys and girls. There you go. Thank you much. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Hope you guys had a entertaining evening. I'll talk to Philip. Get some pointers from him on his time in Vietnam, because it looks like he's gonna go back to Vietnam. Looked like he was having a good time there. He said it's a lot affordable there than all the other places where he was at. Salute, John. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, you do, John. You need to take care of your assets. You need to. You don't want people to, especially when you got a whole bunch of land we're over there in Valencia, and especially where you guys are located, where your land is at, and you have primo land, and you don't want people to bully, hog you, the words I want to use, but you don't want people to buffalo to overtake you just because you're not there. So yeah, just take care of what you have. Just because you're not there doesn't mean it doesn't belong to you. What do they say? Out of sight, out of mind, right? Just because you're not there doesn't mean it's not yours. And people think that, oh, you're not there, so you don't care. So you have to prove to them that it is yours and you do care. So you have to flex. And it's good to flex. And sometimes you got to flex and to everybody and flex to everybody else. Like your neighbors and the other people around, just to set a good set a example. Oh God, thank you. It's time to go. I could quit talking now. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for the support, John. JLB, Dumpster Fire, thank you for coming out. You take care also, my friend. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the thumbs up. You got 11 people in the house. Still got a good, thank you. Still got a good support. Thank you for coming out. I'll talk to you guys later on. I still got good trolls, even for hanging out this late. Peace. Talk to you all later on. Leave a comment after the show. Tell me what you think. What happened to that chick, that girl? That one that said she has a secret. We all got secrets. At least we all think we got a secret. Fucking jerk off. None of us got a secret. I took a secret earlier and I flushed it. It was a big secret. My poor daughter. Go to the bathroom. She comes in afterwards. Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. I come out. She goes in the bathroom. She runs out. She goes, stink. the little things that we remember. I remember make a story short. I remember my dad, my daughter Star. She goes, Dad. I remember. She goes, Dad. I miss. I'm because my daughter. I give my daughter a kiss goodbye, good night, and give her a kiss on the cheek, and I give her a kiss, and then I give her a big right across on the cheek, and she gives her and she always screams and cries. And my daughter Star, she says, Dad, I even miss you giving me a good night kiss. Yeah, it's the little things. My daughter Star said that. I miss you giving me a kiss goodnight. Thanks, you guys, for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Eat, drink, and be merry. But tomorrow, you don't know what life is going to give you. Dead air on the radio. Hey, Brian, Billy in the Philippines. We got Brian in the Philippines. How you doing, Brian? Dead on the radio. I come here to give you a thumbs up. Thank you, Brian. Give you a thumbs up too. You have a good day, Brian. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. Be safe. You guys go check out Philly in the Philippines. He always has something good to say over in Angeles City. You guys go check out his channel. Brian, I'm on my way out. Thank you, Brian, for coming out, saying hello to us. Balut John says hello to you. Balut John is my brother from another mother. Yeah. Yeah, Brian, come by and say hello once in a while. Yep. On my way up, Brian. All right, John, thank you for coming by. It is 10:40 here in Kentucky. Thank you guys for coming out. Brian, thank you for coming by. We got 15 people in the house. All right, John, Brian, thank you guys for coming here in the bullpen. You guys have a good day. Be safe, be happy. No time to be sad. You guys be good. Talk to you all later on. Kevin, I think I see a big booger. Heck you. You don't see no boog. You don't see no booger in my nose. Why you that way for, man? That's not funny. Fucker. That's not funny. It's a little bit funny. Talk to you later, Brian. All right. See you later, Brian. Oh, Brian, Philly in the Philippines should have had a booger hanging.